our secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wires. Yeah, man, you know you're never coming back. Across the square, across the bridge, past the mills, past the stacks.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. I hope everyone had a lovely weekend, and now that we're on Wednesday, we're halfway to the weekend again, so hey ho. So today I wanted to do a little review on the new Scream film. So if anyone hasn't saw the new Scream film, I would advise you don't watch this video because it might have some spoilers. So before we get into the film, I just want to say I got a new job, which is exciting, to work on the airlines, which I'm really looking forward to. Currently going through some stuff right now, but you know, I'm just trying to move forward and keep on pushing on. So let's just get stuck into the video. And by the way, excuse the mess of me, I just done a 12-hour shift and I am shattered. Ugh. So, everybody knows that Scream is an iconic horror franchise that the first Scream film originally came out in 1996, written by Kevin Williamson and directed by Wes Craven, the iconic horror director. He also directed Nightmare on Elm Street. So, I must say, right, I'm like a die-hard Scream fan. Like, I think if I had to put the Scream films in order, I'd say the very first Scream, because, like, I think the opening scene in Scream 1 with Drew Barrymore, I just think that is the most iconic, you know, horror movie kill scene that I've seen personally, and I just think the way Drew Barrymore acted that out and how the amount of emotion and she was able to portray, and it wasn't just about that. If you watch the film, at the start of the call, before obviously like Ghostface starts like saying things to like kind of get her scared, her body language is so like flowy, and then when the call changes, like the body language changes and suddenly it's like she's like, oh. And I just think the way Drew Barrymore acted that was just iconic, and for the time, like the whole him stabbing her scene and all that, that was like, it just has to be my favourite opening scene of all the Scream films and most horror films. So if I had to rate the Scream films, I would say Scream 1. Sorry, I get cut off, so I had to refilm again. This camera is annoying. Ugh. That's better. So, anyway, so what I was saying was, if I had to rate, I can't remember if I said this already, but this is probably controversial because like a lot of like the solid Scream fans will probably like disagree with me. If I had to rate all the Scream films out of like in order, I'd probably say the first Scream, the first one's first, then the third one, second one, fourth one, and then this one. Or maybe the fourth one and the second one are like a joint third place, because I did enjoy the fourth one surprisingly, and I think they should have just maybe left it at the fourth one. Getting stuck into the new Scream, obviously, like this one, like, obviously it's not directed by Wes Craven, obviously, he passed away. It's created by the two guys, the two brothers, or they're either two friends, that directed that, is it Ready or Not? I think it's Ready or Not, about the girl that marries into this pure like wealthy family, and it turns out they're all like Satanists, and they made this like a deal with the devil, and they need to like sacrifice something. Like, yeah, so anyway, they directed that and they made this film. What I found with the new Scream is it's missing something, and I think that something might be Wes Craven. It's just, there's so many characters in it that don't really necessarily need to be there. You know, they're more just there to get killed off, or like red herrings. Like in a lot of the Screams, like the ones before this that Wes Craven done, I feel like the characters had some backstory and you got to know a little bit about them, and you know, their deaths made sense. But I feel with this one, like there was this random character, this bad boy character that got with one of the girls, supposedly the one that goes with like the mad football jock. He's in like 2 scenes and then he gets killed. And it's like, what was the point in that? Like, who even are you? What do you contribute to this film or this story? Like, what was the point in that? I feel as if they were just dropping characters in, like, to kill them off. If you like it was silly. And what I did enjoy though, was they did switch a lot of the like character arcs. So like usually like in a death scene it's like the girl's in the shower and then like she comes out the shower and she gets killed, but this time they done it with the boy character. They done it with him, which I thought was really good. Like they swapped that role. But I find like Judy Hicks as well, the police officer, she was in the new one as well. Like she dies, but the way she died is like she was hardly in the movie, and then they killed her off, and it was a bit silly as well the way she died. It was quite. I just feel as if the film didn't make sense. Like, it just didn't. Like, there was too many characters that just didn't make any sense to the actual plot of the film, that were just really to get killed off. Like, I find, sorry my head, I'm getting pure cut off because I'm so low down. With the other Scream films, there was always characters that like, they had a bit of backstory and they made sense and they served to the plot or served to the plot in some way. A lot of these characters didn't. Like, they would be on screen for like a couple of seconds or like in one scene and then they get killed off, and you're thinking, right, okay, like, are we going to get to know who these people are? Who are the main cat? But there was just none of that. And it was really, really, really gory. And like the Scream films have always showed blood and been gory, but not this gory. It was just overkill. Excuse the pun. But it just, it was missing that certain finesse. I think if you're the new generation, then you'll really like it. But I think if you're my generation and you're comparing it with Wes Craven, the Screams that he made, then nothing will touch them. Like, I felt really, really underwhelmed. I felt totally underwhelmed by the film. The opening scene was okay, with that actress Tara, I can't remember her second name, but she was good. She was really, really good, and her acting was great, and the emotion, and like her death scene, well, not her death scene, sorry, because she didn't die, she survived, but her hard like stab scene when he was like trying to kill her, that was quite good. But that was the only part of the film that I actually liked. Like, the rest of it was just, I don't know, I just didn't enjoy it. I feel like they should have just left it after the fourth one, like, you know. And to kill off Dewey, I mean, why? Like, why do Dewey like that? Like, why? He's one of like the main characters and they like kill him off in the most shittest way ever. Honestly, I was not pleased. And they brought Sydney and Gail back, but they were like hardly in it. They were in it for like like a couple of scenes, and then Dewey dies, and then at the end they're like fine, and like, it's just like, what's the point in killing off Dewey? What's the point in bringing the best characters back for a couple of scenes just to like serve this? It was a totally different Scream. Like, yeah, the ghost face and the way they cut is the same, but the killings were different. The plot was just a total whodunit. Scream was scary, it was funny, and it was like a whodunit. But this film was just a whodunit. It wasn't scary, it didn't have a lot of jumpy moments, it was quite predictable, and didn't have much comedy. And then the whole Billy Loomis as a ghost appearing to Sam, because Sam, the main character who's like taking over for Sydney, like Billy Loomis is appearing to her as a ghost. I just think, what the fuck? Like, I know it's a film and stuff and you'd kind of look too much into it, but really, come on. Like, that just made no sense either. What was the point in that? Why was that needed? Like, what purpose did that serve? I don't really know. There was one character I liked, and as I said, that's Tara, the girl at the start. But nobody will live up to Drew Barrymore, of course. Like, her scene in the opening Scream was amazing. But obviously, yeah, Dewey dies, and it turns out, obviously, it's Sam, who's, like, the Sydney of this one. Her boyfriend does it, and he's the killer. We are one of our friends. And I'm just like, I thought it would be something so shocking, like, but for it to be her two friends, yeah, predictable. That's basically just copying the first one. There was no shock. I kind of guessed it was going to be one of the pals. Really, that I seen that coming from a mile away. It was just, I just didn't enjoy it. If I had to rate it out of 5, I'd give it a 2. Like, it wasn't for me. I prefer the original Screams, but obviously it might be for some of you. Like, some people might enjoy it. As I said, and Dewey and Galen that and Sydney are in it, but obviously they kill Dewey off, which is quite sad. So, but yeah, didn't enjoy it. 2 out of 5. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little movie review. Obviously, you have to have seen the film to know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then well, you probably shouldn't have watched this because it's got spoilers. I hope everyone has a nice weekend because I am going to my auntie's wedding and I'm going to get pissed. So enjoy yourself, enjoy the rest of the week and enjoy your weekends. Stay gorgeous. I'm going to go for a shower. Well, I can't go for a shower because I've had my eyelashes done, but I'm going to go and give my face a wee wipe because I've had my eyelashes done, my brows done, like my phone. I went to like log into my phone with my face and it was like, we don't recognise you. And I was like, because I don't look as ugly as usual, that's probably why. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this little review. If you've not seen the Scream film, check it out. But just because it's not for me doesn't mean it's not for you. Everybody's different, you might enjoy it. So check it out if you haven't seen it. And if you haven't seen the original Screams, definitely, I recommend you watch them for sure. Stay gorgeous. Mwah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's Cut.